41 years of service, that's what teacher Michelle Donovan has given to Fulton County schools. In fact, she's taught longer than anyone else in the district.
41 years, that's
Wow.
amazing. To her students are like family. So we went to Mimosa Elementary in Roswell to see the magic happen inside of her classroom for ourselves. Good Day's Caitlin Pratt shares her story of dedication and finding her purpose.
Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Oh. How does an O sound?
In Ms. Donovan's classroom, words are abundant.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready for the letters?
But try describing what she means to her students, their families, and her school. The words become hard to come by.
3 words. Man, that's hard.
Hillary Key has known Ms. Donovan for nearly 2 decades, about half the time she spent as the longest-serving teacher in Fulton County. Key says the two are like family.
She's been like a second mom to both of my kids.
Ms. Donovan currently teaches Key's 10-year-old daughter, Lacey. Her older brother, Bennett, who's 23 now, was also in Ms. Donovan's class.
Like this?
They both live with Joubert syndrome, a very rare condition that affects brain development. But for the Keys, having someone like Ms. Donovan in the classroom is a relief that takes the burden of worrying off their plate.
I think I can speak for all the families. Say that's everything. To know that your child is with somebody who understands them, who can safely treat their medical needs, especially if there's an emergency at school.
Even though some would say she was born for this kind of work, Ms. Donovan would tell you.
Actually, I said I would never teach.
But once Fulton County Schools offered her a job, she fell in love with teaching students who have a different way of learning.
I am one of those lucky people in the world that found the job that was meant for them.
Her classroom at Mimosa Elementary in Roswell is dedicated to kids living with orthopedic impairments. It's been Ms. Donovan's specialty for more than 4 decades.
You know what I love? The way you're all paying attention to me.
And her impact felt well beyond the walls of her classroom.
She goes above and beyond. She's by hospital beds. Like I said, she's at graduations when they're graduating. She's still with them as a friend and a support when they're graduating high school. She's there at graduations. She's there at birthday parties. She's family to everyone.
It hasn't always been easy, though.
We're not always angelic little children.
But Ms. Donovan says she's surrounded by people who support her most, like her daughter Juliet, who teaches right alongside her in the same classroom. Her big heart is one reason why 4th grader Lacey says she adores this class.
Because love.
The Keys are just one of many families who would hate to see Ms. Donovan go. But that day will come. She'll tell you, though, she doesn't know when it will be.
When I walk in this class and I feel like I can't do it anymore, or I don't want to come anymore, then I will walk away.
I want her to remember that she's had an impact beyond anything she could imagine, that she's not only a teacher but a friend and family, that she's brought great comfort. She hasn't only taught children, but she's influenced them and inspired them in a way that will last their entire lifetime.
That was Caitlin Pratt reporting there. What an inspiration Miss Donovan is.
Wow, what a big heart for sure.
Oh my gosh. And our special thanks to our producer, Michael Addison, for putting this story together. He's also the captain of the ship at 6 a.m.
Yes,
so there's that. Miss Donovan shared with us that her daughter, Juliet, who you saw, is expecting.
Yeah, now this would be Mrs. Donovan's first grandchild. And she tells us she is so excited for what's to come. So yeah, we're talking generations of students that she's taught. I mean, just one of the biggest hearts I've ever seen.
I know. Congratulations on 41 years. Incredible.